We've made it 4 days. We doing pretty good. We doing pretty good. Although it's very late on the fourth day, but we's here. We's here. Okay, so what's going on with my hair? As I suspected yesterday, I thought I would have to wash my hair yet again. So this is what, 4 days of washing my hair? I think I got that right. Yeah, because if this is day 4 and I started on day 1 and I washed it on day 1, then yeah, that's how it goes. Okay, so we've washed, or I always say we, we got some crabs or something. It's like, unless you got some crabs, you better say I. Okay, so I've washed my hair for 4 consecutive days. Hey, hello, friend, or friends. Yeah, so I've washed my hair for 4 consecutive days, and I used the Nizoral shampoo again with the peppermint and tea tree oil added in. It's in this applicator bottle just because it makes it easier for me to apply it to my scalp. So I did that, and then I left it on my scalp probably for about 20 minutes before I got in the shower. Unlike yesterday, I didn't go through my hair with the Dove Bond Strength shampoo afterwards. I just rinsed my hair because I wanted to try something new, because I was like, why I've been using the Dove Bond Strength afterwards is because the medicated shampoos can be very drying and kind of stripping, right? So I've been a little nervous using it, how I've been using it, because I was like, ooh, I don't want to strip in my hair. So I would go in with the other shampoo that would make my hair feel soft and stuff. But I just was like, you know what? I'm just going to rinse it out because my hair is pretty clean, right? Considering I don't wash it 4 days in a row. So I'm like, I think I'm okay. And I just want to feel how my hair is really feeling, and my hair feels really good so far. I don't feel like I'm having any negative issues as far as washing it 4 days in a row. I'm really focusing and honing in on my scalp because it is getting better. It feels way what I wanted to, when you want to say two things at once, I want to say it feels much improved, and then I wanted to also say it feels way more better. I don't know. Anyways, it's definitely improved. Hey friends, hey, thank you for joining. So instead of going in with the Dove Bond Strength shampoo afterwards, I just went in with, hold on. I thought I had it in front of me. I went in with my Dove Bond Strength 10-in-1 mask, let that sit on my hair while I did my little shower duties, and then rinsed it, and then went in with the Dove Bond Strength conditioner. I didn't fully rinse this out because I use this as a leave-in for my hair. So when I rinse my hair, I can still really feel it in there. So it feels really good. So I've washed, conditioned my hair, and then I put this microfiber towel just to, dry up some of the water. And this is what we have. This is what we have. So my scalp definitely just feels so much better, like so much better. So I'm definitely on the right track of getting it resolved, because I've never done this before where I've washed my hair several days in a row and used like an anti-dandruff, anti-fungal shampoo. Someone mentioned, and I haven't gotten a chance to respond to all the comments because I was having family dinner yesterday. Anyways, trying to bring back, family dinner on Sundays. Anywho, they mentioned using the CeraVe anti-dandruff shampoo because it's more moisturizing and you can use it daily if you need to. So I might add that in. But I'm thinking I needed an antifungal because I don't actually have dandruff. Like, I don't really see dandruff unless I, go too long without washing my hair. So I'm feeling like I needed an antifungal for whatever reason. And this Nizoral, using it consecutively, seems to be working well. Let me land my plane because, girl, I got the gift for gab and we will be on here a minute. But we don't want to. So my hair feels really nice. It feels soft. It feels good. It does not feel bad at all. And I have towel dried it. I'm choosing to no longer unless I really, really have to, I'm choosing to no longer detangle my hair on soaking wet hair, or when I have the deep conditioner in or the leave-in conditioner in my hair, because that's when your hair is like really fragile and it's just at its most vulnerable state. So the closer you get it to dry, to me, the stronger your hair is and the more it can take like brushing and stuff. And especially with what I'm doing right now with daily washing to try and resolve my scalp issues. So that's why I'm doing it this way. So my hair has not been detangled at all. So I'm gonna go through it like I did yesterday. Hey friends, hey. And just detangle. Just detangle. You know what? I should put it on Instagram that I'm doing this daily over here, because I have not told, all my Instagram friends that I'm on here, and someone just joined that made me think about that. You know what? And I need to use a different, this is what I had in my hair yesterday. I need to get a fresh one because I think it might have Nizoral shampoo in it. So let me just grab a fresh one really quick, because I almost wonder, does it? Let me wet it and see if it soaks up, suds up. Oh, maybe it didn't. I thought it did. I thought it would have. But now it's wet, and I don't want to put a wet hair tie in my hair. That needs to dry out. We'll just switch to that tomorrow. So let me get a fresh one, and then I'm going to detangle my hair. And then put it in a slick back. These are the hair ties that I like. It's by, is it Scrunchy? I don't know. You would think it would say Scrunchy, but Scrunchy. Oh, it's Scrunchy. Scrunchy. Not me not being able to read that. I always thought it said Scrunchy for some reason until I just looked at it. Okay, so here's my fresh hair tie. I'm gonna detangle it, and I'm trying to be more mindful and more gentle with how I detangle, because I know I can be heavy-handed. So I'm just gonna go a little bit slow, but y'all will see how quick and easy it is for me to detangle my hair. Let me see. Hello, good evening, just joined. Good evening, where are you? Well, I guess it is probably 6 o'clock in other people's time zones, because it's 2:40 here, so that makes sense. What style are you going to do today? I'm going to do a slick back. Eventually, if I do this long enough on here, you'll see me do maybe like a roller set or something live. I don't know if I'm good enough to do a roller set live yet to where y'all will be like, oh my gosh, how long that take? Because right now it takes me, when I do a roller set, it takes me about, when I'm filming, it takes me about an hour to roller set my hair, because, I'm trying to like show stuff and whatever instead of just being able to just do it. So I'm not even quite sure how long it would take if I wasn't filming and I was just doing it and not caring about capturing certain angles or trying to, I don't know, use it as an educational way to help other friends who want to try and do roller sets. It's crazy how long my hair has gotten, considering it was a pixie last year this time, and that I've cut it 4 times. And I think I'm getting ready to do a really nice cut again and cut off maybe 1.5 inches of it, just to really clean up my ends, because I feel like my ends are a tad bit raggedy from all the styling that I've been doing, and because I've been having a good time with my hair, but I can tell. So I might need like a good little trim, And then I can go into really starting to focus on length retention and just having my hair fully how I want it. I mean, it's great right now, don't get me wrong, but I've noticed the ends in certain places aren't as ideal as I would like. I mean, it's not bad clearly because you see what my hair comes out looking like, but I'm a weirdo and I have type A personality, so I want I want it to be like pristine. Okay, I'm gonna use this just to hold this back for a second. So yeah, slick back if I didn't mention that. Thank you for doing it on here. I have no other social media except YouTube, so it's nice to be included. Oh, okay. Well, I figured I would do it on here because I swear every time I get on Instagram, I feel like I can never save a video because for whatever reason, we be wilding out over there. And I just can't keep, I don't know. I be saying all kind of craziness. And then I can't save a Instagram live. But over here, I know it automatically gets saved. So it probably saves me from myself because child. And especially when I was really butthurt early on and the whole mess, you know, about how and why my hair got messed up in the first place. I was over there acting ugly. I still feel sometimes ugly about it. I can't even lie. But I'm trying to be good. I'm trying to be good. But, you know. So this makes me be, I guess, you know, a better human being. I didn't know I had it in me, honey. I didn't know I had it in me because I think I'm a pretty nice person, but certain things, child. Okay, so same thing as just, oh, this is what I want to do. Hold on. So I want to get some of the Dove Bond Shield, the 10-in-1 again. And I just want to focus it really on my ends. This stuff has my hair feeling amazing. Like so good. Like my hair felt so good yesterday and this morning. And I was like, man, I hate to wash it, but my scalp I still could feel like a little itchiness, and it feels itchy mainly like right up in here now, like right in here in this area is where I feel it the most. And, but the other areas don't feel as intensely itchy. Did I say that backwards? I don't know. Sometimes I'd be thinking I'm dyslexic. But it didn't feel as intense. It doesn't feel as intense anymore. So I know it's working, definitely. And I feel like I'm going to do it again tomorrow, but we'll see. But my scalp feels day and night better doing what I'm doing. So I know it's working. So I'm just going to brush my hair back again. And of course, I'm using my unbrush again. And my hair is nice and detangled. I think I might want to try and put my ponytail up a little bit higher than what I've been wearing it, just for different placement in the back, and just so I don't look as much like a boy. So I may need some snap clips because I'm gonna go a little higher with it. But I like to put my hair in a ponytail first. Y'all probably like, we done seen you do this 4 days in a row. Okay, so I'm going to, today I'm gonna add just a little bit more of that stuff on my puff because I forgot to do that yesterday. And if I don't do that now, I will forget. See, that's gonna be cute. That's gonna be cute. Okay, and then I'm gonna go in with my Big Papa styling gel. Let me make sure I'm not missing anything. I would love to see a live roller set. Even if it takes a long time, you would want to see a live roller set. Because, ooh. So, I mean, if y'all, you know, willing to roll with me, I don't want to be on here alone doing a roller set. Talking about where everybody at. I thought everybody was going to join me. Okay, so I'm going in with the Big Papa, and I just put it on the perimeter first. You know, this is a very loose ponytail right now, but this just helps me, like I mentioned on the other days, it just helps me focus the gel just on my perimeter. So I'm not getting it all throughout my hair, which will make it take forever and a day to dry. So this just allows it to dry rather quickly. So instead of it taking days, not days, but like countless crazy hours to dry, it'll dry, especially if I'm outside, it'll dry within just a few hours, like really quick. But if I do it late in the day, and if I start on really wet hair, you know, all that plays a role as to how long it'll take to dry. And because I towel dried my hair quite a bit today, I don't think this is going to take any time at all to dry. So I've just put it on my perimeter. And we're going to go up under here right quick, because this isn't necessarily long enough to reach into here fully. So especially with me putting it up higher. So I may need some bobby pins or snap clips, but we will see. But I'm going to go super heavy because this gel will help me like hold it in place to where I maybe don't need it. Oh, and I trimmed up my Wolfman Jack. So these little points down here, I didn't do it live. I did it before I came on. And I started to wait until live to do it. But you know how like when you get a haircut and the little hairs trickle down? I was like, let me do it before the shower so that afterwards I don't have those little hairs like poking me in my skin and making me feel itchy. I was like, So we're going to take this off gently so I don't snatch and grab hair like I did the very first day. And I'm going to just go back through one more time with my unbrush to make sure it's nice and detangled, which she is. And now I'm going to go in with my, girl, this brush is so old. Like I ought to be shamed. Like when I say it's old, it's got to be at least 20 years old. And it's a Goody brush. I think it was by Goody. I don't even know. But I've bought so many brushes trying to replace it. But this one's just so broken in and so perfect. Like if it were to ever break, I think I would literally cry and mourn the loss of my little, of my baby. Because it's just so good. I'm so glad I cleaned up that area because that is just not cute. And I was trying to put enough gel on it, you know, to slick it up and make it like flow. But I was looking at it and I was like, it ain't even cute. Like, it just looks like Wolfman Jack. I don't even know where I got Wolfman Jack from, but that's what pops into my head. Let me see. I just ordered my rollers. Thank you. Oh, good. I hope you got them off of eBay because that's the least expensive place I have found. Some of these stylists that sell them, these Ethiopian stylists, they be kind of price gouging a little bit on them. So I hope that's where you got them. I'm very heavy-handed. But I think we got it. I don't have no humps and lumps where I'm looking like E.T. Yeah, I think. See, I have to just look to make sure I don't have any. Because I think I have an awkward shaped head. I think I got some corners. Like I think I got a hump here and a hump here. So I got to be careful because it can look real lumpy real quick. And like I keep mentioning, it looks super tight, but it's really not. And as my hair dries, it will start to get tighter, and I just loosen it. Like, totally loosen it. Like, by the time I went to bed last night, I had it down to where it was just on there. Like, it wasn't even turned, you know, any amounts of time. And then I just add a little bit more Big Papa. See? My scalp feels so good. Like, so good. Okay, so my hair feels just slightly damp. Ooh, not me having juicy mouth. I was about to almost drool again. I think it's because I'm looking down and just talking, and oh my gosh. Get it together, Shelly. Lives be trying to embarrass you. Like, they straight be trying to just embarrass you, because that ain't even right. So I'm just going to go in with this. I'm just going to take sections and just put the gel on. I have to turn this way because it's too hard for me to, because I don't know. I'm sorry. See, I feel like I have, did I not? When you put it in different placements, then you have hair that may not necessarily want to reach just yet. And then it starts popping up. Okay. Let me see. Help me see other ways to care for my hair. Oh, good, good. Yeah, this just, like, all them stupid rules that have been put forth in the natural hair community, those rules just, child, it don't take all the stuff. I mean, some of it's good, but some of it, like, you just really, if anything I've learned, you just have to really listen to your hair and do what works for your hair. And sometimes you got to just experiment a little bit and just see. I think I might do something fun with my ponytail in the back today, but we're going to see. I don't know. We'll see if I want to mess with it, because wearing a slick back does get boring and you do start itching to do a little bit more, but this is the best style for me right now, with washing it daily to, you know, try and resolve my scalp issues. Let me see what else you guys are saying. Baby J, I'm waiting on the rollers. Laugh out loud. I've spent so much money and I won't do it until after summer, but it's hard not to just get them. Yeah, and I think I think roller sets are kind of starting to make a comeback, because I could be wrong, but I feel that there's people who may not necessarily just want to be stuck wearing wash and goes, and now they want to, you know, explore and experience their hair in different ways. And with people such as myself, I'm not saying like it's because of me, because it's not. But I think as people such as myself, me being one of them, start highlighting stuff like roller sets and start sharing like, hey, this is a great way to like wear your hair stretched, minimal heat, or you can like not put any heat. If you don't want any heat, I keep putting more of it right here because I see some hair sticking up that's not long enough to meet the placement of where I put this ponytail. Unlike yesterday, if I were to lower it, it would meet, and it's the same thing over here. So I'm just putting that there because I don't want it to be, you know, sticking up on me. So I think, wait, what was I going to say? So with the whole roller set thing, I think that like people are kind of revisiting it because it's an old school method of doing hair, right? Of a style. And I think people are seeing it and going, oh my gosh, like you could legit do a roller set, have your hair wearing it in a stretched, straight situation with kind of like not crazy heat. And then, you know, if you like volume and stuff, you definitely get more of a voluminous kind of look. Like, I think it's a win-win. Like, I absolutely, I love them. I absolutely love them. And if I didn't have scalp issues right now, I would definitely be wearing one. But then also, you know, I want to go through a phase where I do less with my hair and just wear it pulled back so that I can retain a bit more length, because I've just been getting jiggy with it and having a lot of fun. So I want to balance out what I'm doing. But I love roller sets. You're on your best behavior today. I'm trying to be on my good behavior. It's kind of hard. It's kind of hard because let me tell you something. All it takes is one question that triggers the little wheels in motion. And child, I go from just being just like, oh yeah, to girl, the eye veers in. And all of a sudden it's just, and I'm like, you know, let me tell you what I really think. Yeah, but I'm trying to be on my best behavior today. Do you detangle before applying leave-in when you use it? So no, I've changed. So this is the beauty of feeling empowered to try different things and experiment with different ways of handling your hair to see what works for you. So I now wait until after I've applied any leave-in or anything like that to detangle my hair, because that's when my hair is on the drier side, meaning I've towel dried it a little bit before I'm starting to do anything with it. And I feel like my hair is just stronger then at that point versus when it's like really, really wet and I'm trying to detangle and brush and stuff, because I'm not a finger detangling person. I use a tool, a brush. So I think that's harsher on your hair to detangle it when it's soaking wet. That's even if you have a bunch of conditioner in it, which is the way that I used to do it. So now I'm experimenting with towel drying my hair first, after the leave-in has been put in, and then, well, let me back up. It's always convoluted with me, so sorry. If I'm wearing my hair in a slick back, I will leave some of the rinse out conditioner in my hair like this. So that was already put in my hair before I use the towel to towel dry my hair, right? So it's already in there. If I'm doing like a roller set or something like that, I will spray my hair with the leave-in or apply the leave-in and then detangle it. I hope that makes sense. Whereas before I used to just do it when I was deep conditioning. I know that was a lot. You like, girl. Yeah, so that's how I'm doing it now. I hope that makes, I'd be confusing folks, I know. So I'm going to, I don't know if I really care to do this, but just because, as I say, I want to be more gentle with my hair. But look at how cool, wait, hold on. Maybe I can't do it today. I don't know. But no, I'm not going to do it. I was going to show you guys something kind of cute that you can do, but I think I'm going to leave her alone. I think I'm going to just leave her alone. Because washing it daily, I just need to chillax. Tell me if that made sense. I know I'd be all over the place, but I want the main takeaway to be like you can adjust what you do as you do it. Like your process doesn't have to be the exact same, and it kind of should change for the different scenarios that you're doing and the different styling that you're doing. At least it does for me. And a great example was what I just said about my hair and when I detangle it and stuff like that. But I'm looking for I feel like I need a bobby pin for the back of my hair. Not me having a whole cluster of mess. But see, why I can't find one easily is that when you put these in wet hair, I'll show you. They like start losing their paint, like their, can you, wait, hold on. You see that? It starts like losing its paint. And so it doesn't look good. And then it sticks out like a sore thumb in the hair. So I think I have some new ones. Because I feel like I need one for the back of my hair right now for where I placed it. Yeah, so see, these are like brand new and the color is good. And so it'll blend in my hair better in the back because I can tell I need something because this feels like it just wants to come on down. And then as it dries, I'll just take it out. And that's it. Easy breezy. Let me see. Hi, Shelly. Why are you washing daily? Because my scalp has been itching. Since if you go back and look at the other videos, since I started doing this day-to-day, showing you what I do with my hair live, my scalp has been itching. It honestly started once I implemented the Black Girl Curls method. I don't know what it was. Maybe it was like the styling on soaking wet hair in the shower, and then even though I was sitting under a hooded dryer and drying the hair, it never fully got dry. It was just like the outer part. And I think that constant moisture, I'm starting to think maybe it caused some sort of a fungal thing going on, because my scalp has never fully been right since then. And I was someone who never had scalp issues, like never. But like, it's just been kind of itchy. And then what compounded it was that the products on their curated list, unfortunately for me, I was allergic to them and didn't know it, but they're the botanical base shampoos and gels and all that stuff. Normally stuff that's like falls more into the natural beauty realm of stuff, it can mess with a lot of people's skin, from what I'm starting to understand, and their scalps and stuff, because all those oils and all the stuff that they use to make those products, a lot of people can have allergic reactions to it. So on top of that, I thought it was just solely that. And once I stopped using those products, I had a great improvement, but I still have like this underlining itchiness. And I finally have gotten to a point that now that I've gotten my hair back healthy from following that method and everything that happened, now I feel like I can shift my focus, and I need to shift my focus on resolving whatever is going on with my scalp. I have been to a dermatologist before and all of that. So the next thing would be to do like extensive biopsies on my scalp or whatever. But I don't think I need all that. At least I hope I don't. But right now it feels so much better. So I've been using Nizoral with some peppermint oil and some tea tree oil added in, applying it. I'm looking down because I put it in this applicator bottle and I applied it directly to my scalp, and my scalp feels so much better. I've done this 2 days in a row, and yeah, this is 2 days. I'm like, what did I do on the first day? I think I used the Dove anti-itch on day 1 and 2, and then I switched to Nizoral yesterday and today. So it feels so much better. This is what is helping me feel my scalp is feeling better. It still feels like, you see me go like that. It still feels like a tad bit itchy, like right in here, and like just in little spots, but nothing like it was. So I feel like I'm on the right track to possibly resolving it. I hope so, without having to go, ugh, I just lost my outline. Without having to seek, you know, more attention from like a dermatologist. Because some of them don't be doing nothing know-how. Like you go and it's just like, you know, they're just taking an educated guess, you know, based off of what something said in a book. Does anyone know the name of the style of clips Shelly used? Does anyone know the name of the style clip Shelly used? These are roller clips. Go to Sally's and look up roller clips because these typically will, like, let's say this is a roller, they would fit on a roller or something like that. They're called roller clips. And these are so much better than alligator clips because alligator clips, when you're putting them through your hair, they can break your hair. So I noticed that early on when I became a curly girl for the second time or whatever. And I started using these instead because I felt like I experienced less breakage with them. So roller clips, great question. Repetition helps me, so you are good. Okay, great. Yes, even if it takes 3 hours, I would love to see so I can learn. Okay, I would actually try and do while you're doing it if you give a heads up. Okay. Yes, cousin. We are here for the roller set. I love that. I love the cousin thing. I almost want to start saying cousin, but I think so, there's another hair influencer that calls everyone cousin, and I don't want to seem like I'm swag jacking. You know what I mean? But I like that. Do you think it's a lot of manipulation to do every day? Yeah, honestly, yes. Right now it is. But for me, it's worth it because it's important for me to get my scalp issues under control because if you don't have a healthy scalp, then, you know, you don't really have anything. Like healthy hair and all that it can do to maximize everything that I'm doing to care for my hair, it starts within and it, you know, it comes through your scalp. So I want to make sure that I'm hitting on all cylinders. So for right now, yes, it is. But the goal is not to do this every day. Like, you know, it's to get my scalp issues under control. Once I feel they're under control, then go from there and you'll see, if we do this long enough, you'll see how like easy it becomes where I barely do anything to my hair. Like let's say this is the next day from this style and I don't have to wash it. It will literally take me 30 seconds to 1 minute to do my hair because it's just wetting this slightly, putting a little bit more gel, putting back on my elastic band, and then sometimes dampening this if it needs it and adding more gel or not. Like it's so quick and easy. Like, and my hair, when I tell you my mess will take off and be like long and where I'll barely have to get any of it cut, like it will be like, dang, but it'll be boring because I won't be doing, it's like you don't have your hands in your hair. So yes, but the goal is to get a healthy scalp and get to where like I'm not manipulating it constantly. But right now I don't have a choice. You know what I'm saying? I have one lump on my head so I can look crazy sometimes. Girl, I'm lumpy. I got like, it looks nice and round right now, but if you look real close, I swear I got like 2 squares right here. Like I got a lump. It's just, I don't know. It's like somebody didn't lay me right when I was a baby. It seems like hair be growing overnight. I swear, slick backs always give me headaches. I'm so used to wearing a slick back because I wore one for so many years because I always wore my hair pulled back or whatever in a braid or a bun, whatever, that my head got used to it. But I also don't wear it super tight. And if I do, because I ain't gonna sit up here and lie and be like, oh girl, I never get a headache. I feel, I'm just used to it. No, if I ever feel like I'm getting a headache, I just loosen it. And immediately I feel relief. But that's when I'm like, oh, I had it too tight. So I will loosen it quick, fast, in a hurry. Too funny. It's tempting to learn something new, right? I feel like a hair scientist experimenting with new styles. I'm watching this and I have put my hair in a ponytail countless times for years, yet I've never thought to put gel on the tail. Still learning. Yeah, girl, I do it on the perimeter first because if I part all my hair, right? And then I put the gel throughout all my hair and then collect it up in a ponytail. Number one, I'm going to have a whole bunch of gel up on my scalp in the center. Number two, I'm going to have so much gel throughout my hair that it's going to make it harder to dry. It's going to take forever. So the part where the elastic band is, around that there ain't no gel. So it just can dry super easy. I'm cleaning my earrings because I mean, if you wear earrings, who wears studs out there and don't be cleaning them? And then sometimes you'll touch your ear and be like, be smelling like Famunda cheese. I'm not saying mine did because I clean mine regularly, but I done fallen victim to that as a younger person, not knowing. And then I was like, ooh, that's nasty. That's nasty. Um, my relaxed hair thrived back in the day with roller sets. Looking forward to seeing how it does with my natural hair. I will tell you, um, roller sets roller sets are something very special for natural hair. I think a lot of us are sleeping on them. I think that you're getting, but okay, I have to back up because I get so excited and my thoughts overshoot my words overshoot my thoughts. I will say this: you just have to be patient, and you just have to go with the learning flow of it and be patient enough to master it so that it comes out good. Because when I first did it, I was like, what am I missing? Because how are these people taking rollers down and they falling off the bone just silky and straight and looking like they applied heat, or that they did it on blown out hair or something? I'm like, are they lying? Like, something's up. Somebody ain't telling the truth. But I will say that if you take the time and really are patient and learn your roller placement and really just do it over and over and over, eventually, like, you will start having the best roller sets of your life where you're like, oh my goodness, I had no idea this could even be true for my hair. Like, seriously. And you may be someone, depending on your hair texture. Ooh, I be getting nervous when I'm rinsing my jewelry that something's gonna go down the drain. Even with the drain closed, it's just, I'm like, but the drain is closed. Stop tripping. But I gotta, look, let me open it up and let the water go down so I can close it right back, because we ain't for play, because you'll see me crying like a little scalded dog if I lose some. No, you didn't. It didn't close all the way. Anyways, be very patient with it. Give it time. There was a roller set that I did, I kid you not, after all the prep work that I did for my hair. The prep work took me like 2 hours because I did K18, I did like one of the other bond builders, and each of the steps, like, you know, it's 10 minutes, it's 5 minutes, it's 30 minutes, like a deep conditioning treatment. Like, by the time I finished with prepping everything, it was like an hour and a half, 2 hours later, and then that was when I was supposed to start the freaking wait, I got the wrong earring. That's when I was supposed to start the roller set. Sis, when I tell you that hoe took me, see, this is why we can't save nothing. This is what I be talking about. Oh my gosh. When I tell you, wait, where's my piercing at? When I tell you it took me 3 hours. 3 hours, you hear me? 3 long hours. My arms were tired to just set the rollers. And like, I would get the roller and I would think it was right, and I'd be like all happy and I'd be like, oh, thank you, Jesus. And all of a sudden that hoe would literally fall out my head. Like, I don't know what was happening. And then I would get one roller just right, just for like me to be rolling another piece or section where, like, for me trying to get it just right, it would loosen the one in front. So then I'd have to go back and re-tighten that one. And then it grabbed some hair. It was awful. It was awful. And I almost felt like crying. But I was like, you know what? I'm going to just keep at it. And then I started researching videos on roller placement, how to use the pins, all of that. Oh, goodness. I keep feeling like you know why I keep feeling like I'm going to lose something? It's because I did lose something. I lost a stud earring when I was in Walmart. I ain't been in there for a minute. If you know, you know. But I lost it in Walmart, and I kept going back to see if someone had turned my little stud in. Girl, they didn't turn nothing in. I was like, I can't. Ooh, tell me my third hole didn't close up. Hold up. Uh-oh. Oh, no, we good. But yeah, you just have to do it over and over and over. Like, it will drive you nuts. You will know you are getting close when you're willing to like spend hours, like literally a whole day or 2 days doing it until you got it. And then all of a sudden you'll start doing it, because each time it's like a learning lesson, right? Each time you're like, okay, you have takeaways, and you're like, okay, so next time I'm going to do it this way. Next time I'm going to do it that way. Oh, and here's, gosh, not 46 minutes. We've been on here long. Here's another tip for those of you who are going to do roller sets. Once you finally get your roller set, like you get one, even if you have to put more heat in it to get it to where you want to be, where you want it to be, before you wash your hair, part your hair, start practicing parting your hair within that particular roller set, like how the section should go, and practice rolling your hair dry with the rollers and the pins, and just do it over and over. And I promise you, when you go to do it wet, because of that repetition. That sounds so wrong, but because of the repetition of doing it, you're going to be so much better when you go to do your next roller set. Like, you really will, I promise you. And then I said it in one of my videos, but I don't think I drove the point hard enough, is that you want to section your hair first. So start with a very basic roller set for the most part, and you want to section your hair. Once you measure with your rollers, you want to then create a part all the way to the back. And your hair, when you're doing it all the way to the back, your hair, the part will start to narrow down like this, and you don't want that. So you want to keep it wide the whole way so that it's the same width all the way down, so that when you get here, you're not at a point and just have like a little, snaggle tooth of hair that you're putting on a roller. You don't want that. You want it to be still wide like it was in the front. But part your hair like this, and take that first mohawk section, break it into like 2 sections, right? That mohawk, break it into 2 sections. And that way you're starting with your first section of hair, and then your second section as you're working your way down the back. That way you don't feel overwhelmed and have all this hair where it's like, what are we doing here? Because you'll feel lost in your hair. You know what I'm saying? So if you break it up, it just makes it easier, especially when your hair is wet, because you know how our hair can get. I mean, a section of hair that's like this much, I mean, it starts looking like this much quick. So if you break it down into sections, like sometimes how we have to do when we're washing our hair in order to keep better control over it and manage it better, I'm telling you, that's the key right there. And then before you start rolling, don't just section this part. If you can, start practicing, even when your hair is dry, then sectioning your sides out, because I find the sides to be the hardest part for me to roller set, particularly the left side of my hair. Maybe because I'm right-handed, for whatever reason, it's the hardest part, and it's this back part right here that is the hardest part for me. The easiest part are the very front. So anyways, section your hair and you want to measure your roller, right? And know the width of it so you have enough hair on it, but not too much hair, like I had talked about in the roller set video. But when I section, and I have pretty thick hair, so for me to be able to do it, and it's not like I have, like, I'm not trying to sit up here and be like, I got all the hair, because I'm not trying to be like that, because my hair probably isn't even as dense as I think it is, but it feels like a lot, right? So when I section, I will go right to my ear, just about, like, I'll section and then like I'll stop it like at my ear so that I have 1, 2, 3 rollers, or yeah, mine is like 3, so it's like 1, 2, 3. Because what I've noticed just in doing them, if I'm trying to also have a roller under this last roller and have it going like this, don't do it. You'll have your mohawk section, and then you'll have a section right here, and that's where you'll have like 5 rollers, maybe more, depending on how short your hair is or whatever the size of rollers you're using. But you'll have more here than you will here if you're doing a basic roller set. That's been my experience. But like, you'll do here, and then right when you get to in front of your ear, then you're gonna go 1, 2, 3, like boom, boom, boom. And it just makes it so much easier. And that's why it took me so long to do roller sets or to learn, is because I was learning all of that kind of on my own and through watching videos of people doing it, because no one was really explaining how to do it unless you go and you start looking up cosmetology classes on roller sets and them explaining different stuff. And that's how I learned about the roller placement and how you have on base, half base, off base, and where the roller sets, and then the stem of the hair, and how all of that correlates to volume, and all of that. So you always want to place your rollers on base, especially if you have very tightly coily, kinky, curly hair, because the tighter you get it at that root, the straighter your hair is going to come out, and then you don't have to use as much heat to get your desired look after your roller set. Okay, let me see. I'm going to read the last few questions, and then I'm going to go, because I didn't have you guys here for a minute. What do you think is causing the itchiness or scalp dryness? Did you fully grow out all the damage, or do you still have more to grow? I have yet to discover what the heck is going on with my scalp. I think it came from the BGC method, and I think that triggered. Sorry, I'm trying to see where my little piercing is right here. I think that's what triggered it. Oh Lord, this hole is so tiny, and this piercing's so new. Well, relatively new. I got to get the earring back in there before we can. What did I do at my back? Oh, there it is. I think it's that. And did you fully grow out the damage? I realize I have to reread the questions, because I was looking back on some of these videos, and y'all ask questions, and I won't really answer the full question, or I'll answer something completely different than what you were asking. I'm like, okay, that's an area for improvement. Did you grow out all the damage? I feel like I have grown out all the damage, with the exception of, and this is going to sound crazy, but it's the honest truth. When I cut my hair, when I did my big chop, I left a portion of hair that was the longest portion, and it was like that front part that like swooped. That part of my hair was actually the most impacted area of my hair. And because I didn't just do an even shorter pixie, like super short, because I left that swoop, I've just had issues with that hair in the front since. Like, it's my Achilles heel. And so I still can see it. Like, but it's not as noticeable because it's so much better, but I can still see it. And it does drive me crazy. And the only way for me to fully get rid of it is I have to cut in front of it and finally rid myself of it. Because that particular damage, it just rides up your hair strands. It's the weirdest mess. Like, I've never seen or experienced anything like it. They should do a case study on it because it's the dangest thing. And so I still do have a little bit of impacted hair, but for the most part, compared to what it was, my hair feels glorious now, you know? So I can't complain, but I'm slowly but surely working to resolve that. Careful with leaving the conditioner in. It might contribute to the scalp issues. Great point. I make sure that when I'm putting the conditioner in, like that I don't put it close to my scalp. The only thing that gets on my scalp is the shampoo. Now, granted, things are still going to get on your scalp, right? Like, even when I'm putting the gel and slicking it back, like, I'm sure that's getting on my scalp, especially because in here, you know it is. But that's a great point, but I'm trying to be very mindful of that. But thank you for the reminder. It made sense. The point is it's just not soaking wet, and I agree with changing approach with the style you want. See, I need to get less wordy because you said it perfect. Do you skincare routine target dark spots? I have a few that need attention. Yes, so I have some dark spots that I've been trying to fix, like right here, because I got a bump and I went in on it. And I will share it on another live because this one's been too long. But I've been using the Ordinary and their niacinamide. I've been using it, but it hasn't really been effective. So I have switched to something else that I actually started yesterday. So I'm going to try it for a couple weeks and then I'll tell you about it if it works. But it's made by a black woman and supposed to be the bomb. So we'll see. Hello, a lot of these products are heavily perfumed. I know I'm allergic to organic. I don't know if I'm saying that right. And I wanted to try it so bad. It was Morocco and it smelled good. See, I love heavily perfumed products like the Dove. I love it because it's so strong, and those kind of things don't bother me. It's more of the like essential oily stuff. Thank you. I'm in the UK and I've never seen them before. Oh, okay. How's your scalp feeling after daily washing? It feels so much better, Joy. So much better. I wanted to ask you a question about a slick back hairstyle. Okay, ask. Hi. And I went to a natural hair salon, asked for a roller set instead of a blowout, and they said they didn't do roller sets. Hair salons are going down the drain. I think it's a damn shame. Ooh, did I say that? Yeah, I think it's a shame that these stylists, a lot of them can't do roller sets. Like, it's crazy to me. But I mean, it is kind of hard because it's a technique that you are perfecting, but like, it just takes time and they should do the work to perfect the roller set. Can y'all like this video so that other people will see it? I usually don't even ask that, but I want people to see what I'm doing here because I think it's a neat idea and concept, and I would love to see it kind of take off where maybe other influencers do it. So if you could take the time to just like it, I would appreciate that. Thank you, friend. Or thank you, cousin. I like the cousin thing. I think that's cute. But I think somebody else has it, so I don't want to be a thief. Honestly, I just roll and go. I spend no time on perfect parting. Okay, see, that works too. I don't necessarily have perfect parting. I kind of use my nails. Like, I know I need to cut this little bad boy because not these being short and she's just, but I mean, girl, it works, as a little comb. It just be like, and so I get decently straight parts, but it just helps me make sure that my sections are pretty much the same so that I have my drying time is even throughout my head of hair. Like, I don't have one roller sitting up in the front that has like this wide of hair and then this one this wide and then this one's already dry, but this one still has 10 more minutes or 15 minutes to go. Kind of evens it out, and then it helps me when my sections are a little on the cleaner side, so that I don't get neighboring hair involved in that particular roller. And it just, I don't know, it just makes it seem more streamlined and easier for me. But I mean, hey, we all do what works for our own heads of hair. So if that works and you get a good result, shoot, I love it. Maybe I should try that. Shelly walked so we could run. Thank you, sis. Oh, bless you. Bless you. I'd never seen those roller clips before. That's what I was talking about. I'd ask what they were. Yeah, it's just, they're just roller clips. Like, you just Google, go to Shelly's and search roller clips, and these should come up. And even though I don't want to tell you, go to Amazon. Anyways, I need to stop. I need to stop with my little hard feelings about certain things. But if you look, they have them too. Maybe just try and buy them from someone different. No, I'm just kidding. Get what you need. Get what you need where you need it from. Anyways, I've been here long enough. This is the hair. This is day 4 of, washing it every day. We understand what's happening. We understand why. Ideally, I don't want to wash it every day, but I'm going to do what's best for my scalp. And because I'm just going to put it out there, we putting positive vibes towards what we need resolved. Once my scalp issues are resolved by doing this, then I'm going to figure out my wash schedule of what really works for me and how often I need to use like some sort of medicated shampoo. It's okay. I hate Amazon too. Girl, I had to unsubscribe from the Prime. And I was kind of hot. I was hotter than fish grease because they got me. Because right when I started understanding certain things that was going on, and I was like, oh, let me go on and, not participate. They had already taken my money for a new annual subscription. So I really have Prime for a whole another year dang near. But, I bet you come January and next year, I bet I won't have no Prime unless some things change drastically. But anyways, that's another conversation for another day. Thank you, you rock. Your skin is gorgeous, by the way. Well, thank you. Thank you for 52, I do need some Botox though. I'm over here looking like a Shar-Pei. Look, hold on. Oh, I need some Botox. It's been a minute. But I gets it for free because my neurologist, because I got migraines. That's why I kind of got this. But I also got it because I think it's cute. Anyways, y'all are learning way more than you even care to know about me. But I need some Botox, child. Because I'm over here just straight. I've been looking at videos recently that I put out. And I'm like, oh, when you get real serious and you're talking and then your 11s come and all this. Nah, boo. A slick back does help with that, though. Because it's just like, ooh. And you be like, show me that you mad. Anyways, okay, annual. They're the worst. I know. I'm so annoyed with them. But I love y'all. I hope this is helpful. Thank you for rocking with me. And God willing, I will see you tomorrow. And we will see if we're going to wash again or what it's going to be. And then we will go from there. And I appreciate all your tips and your suggestions because it takes a village. And we are all here to help each other. Okay. All right. That's it. Bye.